Hi everyone! Welcome back to Mom and Me Beauty. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to be going over our June Gotta Have It's and Don't Buy It's, only because, well, next week, stay tuned because we're going to have a really special 4th of July episode of Mom and Me. Stay tuned for that next Monday. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Okay, so this first part of the video is called Gotta Have It. And my first Gotta Have It is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Breakout Full Coverage Treatment Concealer for oily and acne prone skin. Now, a lot of people have been talking about this and they really don't like it, but I like it. I've got really bad acne at some points. You know, I'm still growing and of course acne comes with it. But this is a great concealer and it also acts as a drying cream, so it'll help get rid of your breakouts as well. I think it's great. It covers up my breakouts. It helps get rid of them, which is a big plus. The only thing that I have to say about this is I wish it was a bigger bottle. I mean, I feel like I can go through this really quickly. But otherwise, great concealer.
My first Gotta Have It for the month of June is the Ordinary High-Adherence Silicone Primer. This stuff is like glue for my makeup. It is so good. It locks in any kind of makeup, or I'm sorry, any kind of foundation that I put on over it. So I can put a cream, like a stick or a foundation, or I can put a liquid foundation. I even put powder foundations over this. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't change the texture of any of my foundations. It just locks it in and keeps it there. The only downside to this is it doesn't necessarily control my oils. So if I'm gonna have like a really long day where I'm gonna be up, 14, 16 hours, I don't really reach for this because I feel like by hour 10 to 12, my oils seep through and I just look like an oil slick, like a greasy hot mess. So for days that, maybe 8 hours, 10 hours of wear, definitely reach for this. It's so affordable. I found this on shophush.com.
My next product is the It Cosmetics Tightline Waterproof Mascara Base in black. I have been raving on and on about the regular formula. It's wonderful. I love the packaging, but the waterproof one, I kind of like it better. I feel like it makes my mascara last even longer, and it really is. It's a great mascara base that's waterproof.
My next Gotta Have It for the month of June is the It Cosmetics Brush Bath Purifying Brush Cleaner. This is my third bottle of this. I have tried so many different brush cleaners that are much more affordable. So It Cosmetics is a higher end brand. I've tried e.l.f. I've tried like indie brands that I found from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They just don't do the same kind of job that this does. It's got almost all natural ingredients in it. It's got lavender, orange, and lemon extract in it. It smells pretty good. What this does is it breaks down any sort of makeup that you have on your brushes. So I especially use this for eyeshadows. There is other ways of cleaning your brush off in between uses or in between like even colors. You can get one of those round sponges and brush off the excess shadow and then use it again. But for me, I like to prolong the life of my brushes in between like thorough cleansings when I use like a brush shampoo. This stuff breaks down any eyeshadow that I have on my brushes. It breaks down any liner that I might have on my brushes, gets it completely clean, and then I also wipe it off on like a washcloth, and then I can go ahead and use it again if I want, or just keep it for the next day, and then it doesn't leave a residue on the brushes. That's what I find most appealing about this. It is kind of expensive. It's $18, but it is so worth it. I get mine from Ulta, and I especially wait until like I have a 20% off coupon, and then I stock up.
My next product is the Essie nail polish in Flowerista. Lately, I've been really enjoying this type of color on anything. My hairbrush is this color. I've got, I think, a sweater this color. I've just been going crazy for this specific color. So when I saw it at Ulta, I was like, yes, this is meant to be, I need it. So I got it and it's really pretty. I've got it on my nails today and it is just, it's a gorgeous color. I don't know how long it lasts because I did a gel manicure, with it, so I can't really tell you how long this wears, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous polish, and I think I'm gonna have to buy more Essie polishes.
My next gotta have it for the month of June is the CoverGirl Peacock Flare Waterproof Mascara. There's a lot of mascara products in my end of this video, so bear with me. This is the first one. Anyways, this mascara I put on before my Lash Paradise, and what it does is it gives me incredible amounts of length to my lashes and kind of like spreads them out. Oh my goodness, so good. I used to use the CoverGirl Total Tease before I put on my Lash Paradise, but this is kind of taken the Total Tease's place. It really is really, really good. It just flares everything out, gives me intense volume, it locks in and it doesn't budge. Oh, it's just great. Love it.
My last product is a eyeshadow brush, and that is the Morphe M518 brush. I've been wanting a Morphe brush for a long time because my mom has one, a bunch of other YouTubers have them, and they absolutely love Morphe brushes. So I got one from Ulta, and I love this. This is one of the best crease brushes I own, and it's really nice and fluffy, and it can really get into the crease of your eye, and it just blends everything out perfectly. I absolutely love this brush, and I just love the clean, slick design of it. So,
and my last gotta have it for the month of June is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Liquid Eyeliner. So L'Oreal came out with 2 additional products to go in, like to combine with their Lash Paradise mascara. One is a mascara primer, which I'm going to get to, and then the other one is this eyeliner. Now you can see from the picture that the tip of this is quite different. It's not a brush tip. It's not your typical like felt tip. Take my word for it. It's almost like a sponge tip. So you dip into the liquid, and when you apply it to your eyes, it doesn't, I think the sponge tip allows it to go where it's supposed to and keeps it from bleeding in the fine lines that you have on your skin where you don't want the eyeliner to be. It's unlike any other eyeliner that I've ever tried. It is incredibly pigmented. It is so smooth. It dries down matte, and it dries down quick. That's the only downside I have to say about this. It dries down quick, so you gotta be precise almost the first time that you apply it. Otherwise, you're gonna have a heck of a time trying to correct it. Either taking it off or you know, using like a corrector pen or whatever to take it off. It dries down pretty quick, and then it doesn't budge. It's like a plus and a minus. Anyways, I did order mine earlier in the month from Ulta.com, but I just saw this week it showed up in our local Walmart, so maybe it's in one of your local drugstores. Check it out. Great eyeliner.
So this next part of our video is the maybes, and that's where it's like our personal preferences, so let's jump right into it. My only maybe is the Walmart brand Original Clean makeup wipes. I've had these for a while now, and I've just been trying them out, taking my makeup off on weekends with these, and they're good, don't get me wrong, but they dry out pretty quickly. Like when you're wiping your face, those dry out really fast. And if you use these frequently, your eye will start to get a little bit irritated when you use them. That's what I've found, but I've been using these for swatches, and they're great. They take the swatches right off. But for taking makeup off your face, I don't really know how great they are for your face and if they're even safe to use on your face. They say they are, but they always sting my eyes. So
my only maybe is the Voluminous Superstar Xfiber. This is by L'Oreal. It's a 2-part mascara. So you have your primer, and it's labeled. There's 1 and then there's 2. So number 1 is your primer. It's black. It's your standard, you know, mascara one. Nothing special there. Yes, it gives you a primer, but it doesn't, I don't know, I don't see any difference in using the primer. The other step 2, again, there is nothing super duper new about the wand. It's a little bit curved. I don't see any fibers in it. I don't see anything in there that's supposed to make it voluminous like the front of the wand says. It doesn't give me extra length. It doesn't give me extra volume. It's nowhere near as good as the Lash Paradise. So it's okay. I used it a couple of times. It didn't flake on me. It didn't budge. It didn't smudge. But it just didn't give me the length and the volume that the Lash Paradise can give me. So yeah, it's okay. It's just not something that I'm going to be reaching for often.
And our last part of this video is the don't buy it, and that's the products that we absolutely do not like and we are warning you to stay away from. The first product is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Base. Now, my mom has tried this for a while now, and
oh my goodness. So I have naturally long lashes, as does Emma. I still curl my lashes because I don't like, they're straight, they're not like super duper curly. So I curl my lashes, I put on this primer, and immediately my lashes go from up to completely flat, if not drooping down. So that was the first time I tried it, and then I put my mascara over top of that. Thought, okay, maybe it'll just fix itself over the course of the day. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Nope, sure didn't. Those lashes still stayed flat as a pancake. Then, the next time I tried it, I applied it after I curled my lashes, put on my mascara, waited for everything to dry down, and then recurled my lashes. No, didn't happen. What really did happen was my lashes, like, I ripped off some of the mascara that I had put down after I let it dry down. I completely, thoroughly let it dry down. Curled my lashes, ripped off some of the mascara that I had applied and let dry down with my eyelash curler, went to reapply a little bit more mascara, and then when I took the wand off of my lashes and looked at it, I noticed that there were like pink flakes on the wand, which is what this primer comes out of. It comes out of the tube pink. Was not at all happy with that. Now I have to clean off my wand and put it back into my mascara. So then I looked at my lashes in the mirror, and there's no real way to describe this other than to tell you that it looked like my lashes were in the shape of an L. So they came straight out and straight up at a 90-degree angle. Completely straight out at a 90-degree angle. It was awful. Oh my goodness, it was awful. I couldn't leave the house looking like that, so I wiped everything off, started clean, and did not use that product. I'm so disappointed because the Lash Paradise mascara is so fantastic. It's a cult favorite. Everyone loves it. I'm so disappointed. But that primer, guys, oh my gosh, it's awful. It is awful.
And this morning, my mom brought it down, and I said, hey, I'll try it because my lashes are naturally curly, and I don't really have an issue with anything drooping them down. I put this on. This is so thick and is not, like, I was trying to spread it on my eyelashes. Didn't even budge. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really wanted to try this, and when I tried it, I was very disappointed. So this is just an absolute pass, and I don't understand why you would color a mascara base like bubblegum pink. I don't get it.
FYI, if you want a really good, affordable primer for your mascara, L'Oreal actually does make a primer. It comes in a white tube. It comes out of the tube white, but it dries down clear. That is actually a really good primer, and I use that for a long time. I haven't used it recently just because I feel like the routine that I have now is good for me. So I don't feel like I have to add in a primer. But if you are one of those people who really want an affordable primer, go for that one. And my only other don't buy it for June is the BC or Beauty Concepts Makeup Brush Cleanser. This stuff is something that I got at Marshall's. I haven't used very much of it. I'm sure you can see that in the bottle. It's because it leaves a soapy residue on my brushes. There is no way to get it off unless you rinse your brushes immediately after with water, like with running water. It almost, if you don't rinse it off and then you let it dry on the brush, it almost makes the bristles sticky, if that makes sense. I don't know what is in here, but it is awful. It is god awful. I'm sure it would work fine for a deep cleaning for my brushes, but as an everyday brush cleaner, total pass.
Okay, so that is it for our Don't Buy It and Gotta Have It. We hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment down below if you have tried any of these and what you think of them, especially of this.
And what some of your favorites and Don't Buy It's are for this month. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. We have so many of you. Welcome to our channel. We do post 2 beauty videos a week with a slight emphasis on more affordable brands, but Emma does have a two-faced obsession.
And since my mom and both of us tend to do more drugstore related videos, all of my teen takes are basically high-end. Because I like to just throw in that little bit expensive side of myself. Be sure to click the subscribe button and the little bell next to it to be notified of all of our new videos.
If you think some of your friends and family would get some great benefit out of our content here on YouTube, please do share us with them. We would love to see our family continue to grow here on YouTube.
Be sure to connect with us on Instagram under Mom and Me Beauty and with me under Emma_N_2004. And we will see you next time in our next Mom and Me video.
Bye everyone!